All right, guys, we got Bitcoin coming in at 37,890. So, I mean, do I really have to go through the coins? Everything's basically the same as it's been for the last couple weeks. Bitcoin is in that, I guess you could call it consolidation zone, kind of waiting to see whether it's going to pump. Is it going to dump? Who knows? I don't know. Nobody knows. Right now, Bitcoin's kind of news driven, just kind of waiting for that halving. The positive is that the altcoins are actually holding up quite well. XRP still at 60 cents. Solana 59, just down from 60. Cardano a little bit lower today, down 2%, 37 cents. Dogecoin still up. I mean, you still have altcoins pumping, which I find to be, that's like the number one sign you're going into a bull market is when you have altcoins pumping and Bitcoin's just kind of hanging out. Let's see if there's anything else up crazy. Injective protocol up 6%. And, oh my God, Theta. I didn't even look. Theta, $1.03. Theta up 6%. Guys, this is bull market stuff right here. I know a lot of people are going to get flushed out. I know we're going to have big dumps along the way leading up to that happening. And a lot of people are going to sell. But this just reaffirms everything we've been talking about on this channel. All right, let's see what Crypto Ran is up to. I was listening to Crypto Banter this morning on my run, and he always has to shill something. So now he's trying to shill some derivative thing. I don't even understand it, but I guess that's his new sponsor. So here's what he's encouraging all of his people to do right now. Of course, this is all paid. This is his paid promotion right here. They pay him to say this, and this is what he wants all his people to do right now.
Tiny chance that it's not going to get approved. And here I say the following. If you're holding Bitcoin and you're worried that the ETF isn't going to be approved, what you can do, I've said this before, you can hedge by buying options. So what you can do is you can go to Deribit, who are our partners. There's a link below. Open an account using it below. I think this is the best trade that there is. You go to the 29th of December, or actually let's go to January. So let's go to 26th of January, and you can hedge your bet by buying a put. So you can buy puts. So you can buy a $30,000 put at $536. That means that for $536, you can hedge your portfolio against the chance that the ETF will be declined and Bitcoin goes down to 20,000. If Bitcoin goes down to 20,000, these puts will make you $10,000.
So guys, I hope you're starting to see, even if you're new to crypto, new to the channels, we all love watching Crypto Banter. He's very interesting. But if you can see how sleazy snake oil salesman he is, he's trying to get you guys into options now for Bitcoin, when all you really have to do in Bitcoin right now is just buy the dips, hold it. We're going to sell it next year. We're all going to make a ton of money. But no, that's too easy. That's too easy. He wants you to put your money into options. I mean, this is just crazy stuff. And of course, that's his sponsor. He mentions it casually. He says, "Oh, we're partnered with this company." I don't know, guys. I mean, it just gets more sleazy by the day with this guy. So be very careful, as we've been saying, of the Crypto Banter and all your other big YouTubers who are scamming you. Bitcoin, this goes back to Crypto Ran as well. Bitcoin price spike causes 29 million in short liquidations. Bitcoin's recent price spike have caused almost 30 million in short liquidations, CoinGlass data shows. Bitfinex analysts discuss possible reasons behind the surges. Bitcoin's sudden upward price in the past 24 hours has caused almost 30 million in Bitcoin shorts. Over the past 24 hours, there were 119 million liquidations in the cryptocurrency market. Of these liquidations, the mass majority, 73 million, were in short positions. Guys, this is why you don't use leverage. You don't use Bybit. You basically just buy in the bear market and you sell in the bull market. I couldn't imagine the way Bitcoin is right now, where nobody knows what it's going to do short term. Yeah, we could dump the 35, we dump the 40. It's essentially just flipping a coin, boom, that's what's going to happen. And you have all these idiots shorting it. And of course, when you short it, you lose all your money. It's a complete wash. So yeah, don't use Bybit and don't short. Now, here's an article I found which essentially proves everything we've been saying about the Bitcoin halvenings. Bitcoin's simple. It really is. I told you guys if I were to write a book about Bitcoin and crypto, it would just basically be the first page, 4-year cycles, Bitcoin having the end. So here we go right here. Bitcoin eyes best November since 2020 as the PCE fails to move Bitcoin price. Bitcoin remains on track to seal its highest monthly close since May 2022, but Bitcoin's price is stubbornly range bound. So what does this mean? So if Bitcoin's pushing right now for its best November since 2020, what does that mean? Well, 2020, towards the end, was when we were coming into that 4-year cycle bull market, Bitcoin making its way up. And of course, 2021, we had that full-blown bull market. So you can't make this stuff up, guys. Bitcoin is essentially following the 4-year cycles. It don't get much easier than that. I mean, it's almost like sometimes I think to myself, should it be this easy? Is it really this easy? Is somebody playing a joke on me right now? Like, come on, guys. Is the rug going to be pulled from underneath my feet? Is Bitcoin as easy as the 4-year cycles? Yes, it is. But that's only because it's a new market and it's not always going to be like this. This might be the last cycle that the 4-year cycles play out when you have all this money flooding into Bitcoin. And, good things don't last forever. Right now, there's a small amount of people in these cryptocurrency markets. You can follow the 4-year cycles, make money. Once we get millions of more people, trillions of more dollars into these crypto markets, people are going to figure out these 4-year cycles, and then it's going to be manipulated, and then the 4-year cycles will be no more. And of course, MicroStrategy, I found this to be interesting. MicroStrategy bought 600 million of Bitcoin in November, increasing holdings by 10%. So he just keeps on buying. Even though Bitcoin's up to $38,000, he's still buying. So he really does see Bitcoin going up this year. Like I said, one day the article is going to be MicroStrategy sold $1 billion worth of Bitcoin in November, and it will probably be next November or the November after. Mark this video. It's going to be headline news. MicroStrategy sold $1 billion worth of Bitcoin or $2 billion worth of Bitcoin or whatever the hell he's got, and the cryptocurrency markets have crashed 80%. Talk a little bit about Cardano. We have to talk about Cardano at least once per video because that's the coin we really love. Cardano could print new 2023 highs as over 1,800,000 Cardano accumulates at current levels. Ethereum competitor Cardano is currently sitting in a key demand zone, says crypto analyst. Martinez tells his 30,000 followers on social media platform X, just call it Twitter, that 166,000 wallets acquired 4.88 billion worth of Cardano, more than 1.85 billion, while the asset has been trading between 37 and 38. Okay, what does that mean? Cardano is still in the accumulation zone. All the big whales have been buying Cardano at 23, 25, 30 cents, 35 cents, and now still between 37 and 38. All the whales are still buying. We're still in the accumulation zone. Some coins are no longer in the accumulation zone, like Solana, for example. Solana is no longer in the accumulation zone, if you ask me. The whales have already purchased it, and the whales are pumping it. The venture capitals are pumping it. But Cardano has not had that happen yet. So it's still not too late to buy Cardano. With minimal resistance ahead and solid support below, remaining above this zone could pave the way for Cardano to climb to new yearly highs. Still, watch out as losing the support level could trigger a brief correction down to 34. I found this article, which I found to be interesting. XRP threatens to flip Binance's cryptocurrency once and for all. BNB has been valued higher than XRP for most of the last 2 years, but the gap is narrowing fast. Binance Coin and XRP, two of the largest cryptocurrencies on the market, are diverging. Only $2 billion separate BNB and XRP's market cap, now $35.7 billion to $33.2 billion. That puts XRP squarely in flipping distance of BNB. And like I was telling you guys, it really comes down to I never liked BNB, but once all this regulation came out against Binance, what happened with CZ, I'm like, I just think you got to be a lunatic to hold Binance coin or any exchange coin for that matter. And of course, you guys know with XRP, I'm not a big fan of XRP. I think it's in a way kind of overhyped, and I just feel like it's, as a company, they're not really going to be taking over the banking sector like they say they are. But with the legal clarity through the SEC winning that lawsuit and so many people pumping it on YouTube and Twitter, I do think XRP is going to break all-time highs going into the next bull market. I don't know how you can say XRP isn't. So I do think XRP is going to squash BNB, no question about it. I could be wrong. You know, maybe some good news will come out for Binance and BNB will go up to $10,000. I have no idea, but I do think, at least for this bull market. Now, I think in the future, XRP is dead. I think in the next 5 years, XRP, you know, in the toilet. But I think this bull market, because of the clarity, I think a lot of people are going to be flowing into XRP. And Binance will end support for BUSD stablecoin in December. Many users' Binance USD balances will automatically be converted into First Digital USD starting December 1st. Major cryptocurrency exchange Binance announced it will cease support for all Binance BUSD products starting on December 15th, following the Paxos halting the mining of new coin. In November, notice Binance said users should withdraw or convert their existing BUSD on the exchange into other assets before December 15th, stating December 31st, Binance will disable withdrawals for BUSD at that point, and existing balances will be converted. And this just kind of goes back to what I've been saying about Binance. Like, this could happen to like anything Binance related, whether it's like the Binance coin, the BNB, or any of their products. I just feel like this just goes to show that, like, they're just not all that reliable. At any moment, anything Binance related you're holding could just be squashed. So, like I said, Binance, decent exchange, but I really wouldn't be buying any of their products. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Not too much stuff happening today. I'd say Bitcoin overall is just basically in the same range. People are just trying to predict what's going to happen, and nobody really knows. All we know is this time next year, going into the halving, I think I read today that normally within 6 months after the halving, which the halving is April, so 6 months after that, so what is that, like, I don't know, end of the summer or whatever, is when we kind of will be reaching all-time high historically in Bitcoin. So we got the halving coming up in 4 or 5 months, and the 6 months after that should be like the roller coaster ride of your lifetime. We should all be making money at that point, and now is just simply the time to hold your cryptocurrency, wait for that halving, and by this time next year, we should be cashing out, or at least starting to cash out. But things are overall looking good. The only thing I could think that would kill the momentum right now is if we don't get that ETF approval, which everybody thinks we're going to get that ETF approval, and it scares me because so many people think we're going to get it, and I think we're going to get it too, but that could be like the elephant in the room kind of thing where it's like government comes out, oh, not this year, folks, no ETF. Bitcoin drops back down to $30,000, and then we basically just have to wait for that halving pump to go up from there. But I think not having the ETF is not going to kill the bull market. I just feel like it could, it could turn people negative again to the point where we kind of go into a mini bear market and altcoins drop like 40% because everybody kind of freaks out. But once that news blows over, then everything will go back up again going into the halving. But either way, the government has to tell us by January if they're going to approve the ETF. So we should know in a month regardless. All right, guys, like and subscribe. Talk to you later.